'cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see.
RaCHeL and WeiSS.
And a brand new song called I Never Meant to Love You. I never meant to love you. Never meant to see a single tear fall because of you. No, I never meant to love you. To keep my heart firmly in my hand, but I lost it again. It's gotten away from me. Seems that it's chosen to be somewhere I can't reach. So you see, it's not me, 'cause I never meant to love you. And I never meant to cry. No, I never meant to love you. And it's time to say goodbye. I never meant to love you. 'Cause you're holding it against me. 'Cause anybody else would too. No, I never meant to love you. And I swear that it's not my fault. I was lost before I knew. Hearts don't roll again. I've been more careful with them. Lost all control and the damn thing ran back to you. What else could I do? So I never meant to love you. And I never meant to cry. No, I never meant to love you. And it's time to say goodbye. 'Cause I never meant, no, I never meant, I never meant to love you.
Yay! Oh, is that a happy or a sad ending, RaCHeL?
It's unended, really.
Oh,
It's sort of-
okay.
It's kind of, it is what it is.
Okay, all right. And you got a great song out of it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, exactly. So do you think love finds you? Do you think you don't pick love, that it picks you? Do you think Cupid really is out there with that arrow and just shoots it when you're not looking?
I think it's a very strong possibility.
I think so too. What do you think, McRoyal? But then we're going to ask her.
I don't know. I mean, you know. I think it can go either way.
Okay, meaning?
What else would that mean? You know, it can pick you or you can pick it.
Oh, okay, okay. What do you think, RaCHeL?
I'm really more of a believer in the stumble and fall approach. That's the like, this is fun. I really like this person, and then like a couple weeks later, you're like, oh my god, a few weeks back there, I stumbled and I hit my head and I must have fallen in love with you.
Ah.
I don't know how that happened. When did that happen? Why was I not informed?
Exactly. Right.
That's pretty much how I do things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as it is.
Fall into things.
Yeah, it's
Now, when did you know you could sing like that?
I still don't. I've been singing for my entire life, but I'm actually going to give you your guitar pick back because I will steal it if I don't do that now.
I never meant to take it.
I never meant to take your exactly. It's probably on my floor somewhere now.
That's what I have on me.
I genuinely don't understand how the floor of my room isn't completely covered in guitar picks. Like, I just don't know where they all go. Guitar picks and hair things, they just disappear.
Yeah, I don't find a lot of guitar picks.
Maybe
I have.
Well, you're like
I always
eight or
find
nine on the
I have a
stage
ton
right
in
now.
my wallet. I stick them in all my things. And then, of course, when I'm going out to play, there's none in that guitar.
Oh, exactly. That's exactly what I
Yeah,
just did. I was
exactly.
like playing a song and I went,
Yeah.
wait a second. Like, check all of the pockets. There's nothing there.
Singing, you.
Singing, yes. I used to be actually very shy in terms of singing. I didn't really understand that I was singing so quietly that nobody could hear me. I used to go to karaoke when I was much younger. I was like 13, 14. I would go to this karaoke place that's also a Japanese restaurant. We would go to like the private rooms in the back because, obviously I'm underage, so I can't drink there. And I would go with this band that's a friend of the family, the Lascivious Biddies. And they're all friends of the family, rather. They're not a unit. I mean, they are a unit, but they're not one. Anyway, I'm rambling. But they always used to tell me to just, like, sing louder. And I'm like, I'm singing so loudly.
What
I don't know
songs
what
would you
you're talking
choose?
about. Oh, man. Billy Joel. Lots of Billy Joel.
Oh, really?
Lots of Billy Joel. And I sing a lot of Jeff Buckley.
Okay.
Back then, it was, I used to sing Crystal Gale, the song, Don't Make My Brown Eyes Blue.
Okay.
I loved that song. And I loved her hair, and I wanted that long hair.
You
And
have it.
I don't have Crystal Gale.
Oh, she had it really,
yeah,
really long.
no, her hair is Sonia Braga length. Like, I want that. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's gonna take 20 years, but I'm not that committed. My hair gets caught in all of my jacket zippers and bags and everything as it is.
So then you started singing karaoke, and
Yes.
people said sing louder. So when did you realize you could do that? That's pretty amazing. Not everyone can do that in key.
That was really. I don't think there was ever really a realization of it.
Is that an arpeggio?
Yeah, I don't think there was ever really a realization of it. I think there was just
Confidence?
No. It's a distinct lack of that. But it was. I just sort of started doing it, and it's been getting easier over the years.
And what about your songwriting and guitar playing?
Songwriting and guitar playing. Guitar playing, I feel like I used to be a lot better than I am. But that's because I used to play a lot more jazz and I would take classes and I would play in bands. But now I'm really focusing more on my writing, and my writing is, I generally I write in a similar chord structure almost all the time because it's what appeals to me most. It's sort of, there's an underlying chord structure in my heart, and that's pretty much anything involving a minor 7.
Wow.
So I think I've neglected the guitar playing a bit, but I've recently been getting back into it. I used to have really bad anxiety attacks about soloing. And my dad is a really badass guitar player, really great blues soloist. He refuses to admit that. Outright hates it.
So that's where you take after.
Yeah, but so I just started soloing on stage again in front of real living people and not having panic attacks about
Good for
it.
you, because you're so talented, and you've been on tour a lot this 2013.
Yeah.
Where I want to say almost like where didn't you go? Because you kind of went almost everywhere, like east as far as England, west as far as California.
And that, as we know, covers the entire planet.
Yeah, exactly. That is the planet.
It is certainly a large slice of it. But yeah, no, I had a really great time touring. I did 2 weeks in the UK. Loved Scotland.
How fun is that?
It was really amazing.
Were you in Edinburgh?
I was in Edinburgh.
I heard it's a great city.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I've heard it's
I
amazing.
love Edinburgh. I played 3 shows in Glasgow, 1 in Edinburgh, and 1 in Ayr, which is over by the coast, and it's really beautiful
there.
there.
Ayr is from?
No. This is AYR.
Oh.
And I believe she was British.
Yeah,
Not Scottish.
Oh, okay. She was from Great Britain.
True, that is true.
She was stuck in some attic, right?
English. Yes.
Was that Jane Eyre?
No, she was the governess, I believe.
Oh,
Mr. Darcy.
Oh, wow.
That's the.
Good for you.
I worked in a bookstore for 8 years.
Ah, wow.
Every summer. It was really fun. It was Buckhampton out in Long Island. But yeah, England, the UK was amazing. It was so much fun.
Did you go once to England or twice?
Just once.
Okay.
I mean, it was a 2-week
Right.
run.
Yeah.
And I got
12 bar.
Yes, I played 12 bar
12 bar.
and the Islington and
Okay.
and then we played a show up in Nottingham at this place called the Guitar Bar that was actually so much fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great little tour. We got a giant van because it was the only automatic car that the rental company had.
Oh, did you drive on the opposite side?
Oh, yeah.
How was that?
Well,
You better, right?
She probably did jail if she hadn't.
Was it confusing?
left turns are difficult because when you're turning, you're like, I want to turn into this. Like, don't turn into that lane. Don't turn. And like, actually, just turning in general is really you have to remember that you're going to the other lane.
On the other side.
But it's actually so much easier than you think it is. The only hard part was that the van that we got, because it was the only automatic car, and I thought I can drive stick, but I haven't in years, and I didn't think it was a good idea to like relearn how to drive stick on the wrong side of the road, try to drive all the equipment in the band around. Just seemed like a quick way to crash into something, strip the clutch, have a panic attack, just have a heart attack really, and just die. So I got the automatic, and it was a 9-seater with a huge storage.
So
it was
like
a truck. It was
Yeah.
a bus.
Right.
And it was 6 feet wide.
What color
And we're
was it?
driving there. It was white. It was a Sprinter.
Okay.
But it was a giant one, and it had its own Wi-Fi. Like, it was ridiculous.
Wow.
It was
Were you the only driver?
No. Well, I was the first driver, and that was funny because it's very, very wide, and London was built for horse carriages, not for 6 feet wide vans. Like, it just doesn't. And so the guys are sitting in the car going, "Oh, you're so close! You're so close! You're going at the breaker." I'm like, "Dude, I'm in the middle of the road. Like, I literally can't go. I can't go any farther right. It doesn't work that way because then I'm driving in the other lane, and we're gonna get hit head on. And it's so really like, you
made it.
And we did. We didn't hit anything.
That's amazing. And you
I got a lot of
parked
parking
and everything.
tickets.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But that's just because I'm lazy and I don't feed meters and I don't remember to do that. It was Scotland. It was Scotland, and I was drinking Glenmorangie, and parking meters start too early for me to remember to feed them. So I got a lot of parking tickets. But it was a fun time. It was a really fun time. The two guys that I play with, Jacob Colin Cohen and Dominic Valcaro, are two of the most just spectacular musicians and genuinely hilarious and wonderful people in the
that's
world.
Wonderful. So you had a great time all around.
Yes. Dom is the world champion at Would You Rather. He comes up with the most creative and disturbing things.
Would you rather? Is that
Like, it's like, would you rather this or would you rather
So
that?
can
You
you
have
give
to
an
pick
example?
one. No.
He's the
It's inappropriate. But they found out that I really
There's no
hate
such thing.
ranch dressing. I really hate it.
Right.
So a lot of so eventually all of the would you rathers in my direction were involved ranch dressing in some way. That there was like one of them I remember was like it was something awful, and then the alternative was your breath constantly smells like ranch dressing, and the only way to alleviate the smell of ranch dressing is to take a shot of ranch dressing, but it only lasts for 5 minutes. So if you want to not smell like ranch dressing, you need to take shots of ranch dressing every 5 minutes. And I was like, I pick the other thing. I just do. I pick whatever that is. I don't care. It was probably something involving like you can't have an orgasm for the rest of your life. Like never again. Or you can smell like ranch and have to drink ranch dressing.
How can they enforce this?
You don't enforce. It's just a game. It's a game to pass the time
In the car.
and to make other people uncomfortable.
Okay,
It's
so
like
it's like
the-
truth or dare.
Smelling like ranch
no.
dressing all the time is like being from the South, right?
I'd rather
I
smell
had
like
no
this.
idea.
Smell that. It's so good.
Oh, that does smell
It is
delicious.
National English Toffee Day, now that we're talking about England.
It's, you know, I'm an Anglophile to a disturbing degree, and so I appreciate that more than I can say.
Yeah, so you must have some, and we asked for a skeleton in your closet. So we need something that you might have not done with the ranch dressing, but something just as juicy but better. Exactly.
Oh man.
Did anything happen on that tour or on the West Coast tour? that
No.
you'd rather not divulge, but you're gonna.
I'm not. No, that is not going to be. So, okay. All right. I had an inappropriate encounter
Yes.
outdoors
Okay.
in Nottingham
Okay. That's
in the middle of the night. There was a lot of alcohol involved, and I'll leave it up to you.
With the Loch Ness Monster.
Exactly.
Was it like that?
Or was it Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster are cousins.
It was Nottingham, so it was Robin Hood.
Robin Hood was there. In tights or out of tights?
In tights.
Oh, you liar.
Can I just pretend it was Carrie eLViS? Because,
Yeah.
yum.
Errol Flynn. Wasn't he Robin Hood?
Yeah, but you said Men in Tights.
Yeah, Men in Tights.
That is actually one of my favorite
It's the
movies of all
best
time.
movie. It's
I know
so
every-
good.
I know every single line. No, that was Mel Brooks. It was Carrie eLViS and Dave Chappelle
It's a great
and
movie.
Roger Reese as the sheriff of Rottingham. Oh my god, it's the greatest movie.
Men in
I love that
Tights.
movie
I
so
have a
much.
good would you rather. I have a good one.
Yeah?
Would you rather have boobs attached to your head or balls attached to your face?
Ew.
Boobs in my head,
I
yeah.
feel like that's from the movie Little Nicky.
That was easy.
Because that guy has boobs on his head.
Yes.
Anyway.
I abstain.
Boobs on the head?
Oh, easy.
Boobs in my head or
Yeah.
balls in my face? Boobs in my head. Boobs in my it would be really fun. You could wear fun hats and just
Yeah.
go like this all the time and just jiggle.
You learn tassel
Tassel
tricks.
it.
Oh yeah, that'd be
What would you want,
hilarious.
Caroline? What would you want?
Boobs on my head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that way, instead of like the guys look down here, they actually just look literally on my head.
True. But if you were a guy and had balls in your face, you mean like face, like chin?
Like anywhere on the face.
Oh, because if it was like on the chin
I'll leave
somewhere,
an
and
alternative.
you were a guy, you could just grow a beard and no one would know.
Yeah.
But I'm not a guy and I can't grow a beard.
No.
So the balls on the face would be a little too obvious. And I have a lot of hair, so are they big tits or are they small tits?
Let's say your tits.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, but I would throw me off balance. I'd never be able to go anywhere. Just fall over all the time.
Well, then you'd be falling into love.
Fall tit first. Actually, that's how I'm falling.
Tit first.
That's how it goes anyway, so,
Did you have any gigs coming up?
I'm playing, I literally, while I was sitting here, a friend of mine asked me to play a gig up in Providence, Rhode Island.
Oh, wow.
On the 26th. And I'm going to go play it as a solo show. I'm going to do a little solo set, maybe bring a friend with me. Maybe I'll harass your daughter into coming.
Yes, Eva, my daughter, is good friends with RaCHeL, and I'm so lucky.
She's my lady.
I know you.
I love her.
I love her, too.
Maybe I'll talk her into coming with me and like singing some harmonies or playing a song or two of
Well,
her.
and that would be great, and I know you are like the harmony queen.
You
You are so amazing with
No.
the harmonies. It's true.
It's partly because I sing harmonies like constantly. I'll be listening to a song
Yeah.
play, and my band members make fun of me for this actually because they say, have you forgotten how to sing a melody with another song? I sing harmonies to everything.
You're really good at it. I was actually playing here the night Eva met you.
Oh.
Because she was texting me. I just met this girl, and Eva was at her first open mic or something, and she said, and we made a deal that we're going to stay until we each play, and she was letting me know, and then it ended up being you.
Yep.
I was at Otto's, of course, because this is my home.
But
away
we
from
were a
home.
block over that. We were at Citizens, I don't remember. It's
Common Ground.
That's it. I remember it started with a C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I remember
it was a
meeting her,
miracle.
and I was sitting by myself. She sat down next to me, and I was like, "Seems cool. I'm gonna talk to her."
Yeah, it was a divine intervention.
It was.
And I just have to say, we hosted your little party of when you were on Entertainment Tonight recently.
Yes.
And how's that going? She was on doo 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 doo. Yeah.
Yes.
You were.
Yeah, no, it was a
great
really
segment.
It was a really fun segment. I really liked it online.
It was beautiful.
I like the version that they posted online because it was longer.
Yeah.
But on the TV show, they really they introduced it and gave me a shout out, and it was really
They
nice.
really did. They did a great job.
Yeah, it was very, very nice of them. And it was funny though. We were sitting with my drummer at your house at the party, and he gets a little sulky, and I was like, Pookie, what's going on? And he was like, I wasn't on TV.
Oh, but
I
you
was
were
like,
on the online one.
you're on the internet version. It's fine. They will see you.
Yeah.
You look great. Have I told you you're pretty?
Yeah, he is pretty. He is a pretty boy.
Just trying to it's okay.
Yeah.
You're really pretty.
It's true. And it was he is good at drums.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy.
So what is your website so people can check it out?
RaCheLandWeiss.com.
And
I'm trying to make that difficult. As difficult as possible.
RaCHeL and Weiss, 2 S's.
2 S's, WeiSS.
And you grew up in New York City?
I did, on the Upper West.
Yeah. And do you ever foresee yourself ever living in another place?
I mean, part of the reason that we went on tour in the UK is I'm in love with and obsessed with London.
Mm-hmm.
I could see myself living there happily.
Really?
Yeah,
And it
really.
is National English Toffee Day, so
Yes, I'm quite fond of England.
it's a lovely spot.
I could also live up in Edinburgh. I really loved it.
That I've never been. Have you ever been?
No.
I lived out there.
Nope. I've actually never left the country.
Really?
Oh.
Do you have a passport? No.
I
That
don't
would
need
help.
one.
Well, you might. It's
Where am
fun
I
to
gonna
travel.
Oh, it's great to travel. I've been traveling my whole life, often, and it's awesome.
It is.
I highly recommend it.
I do too.
Yeah, I
But
don't
you're
know if
traveling next week.
Yeah.
But in the
To the other
country.
side of the country, yeah.
But that's
I've been all over the country.
that's traveling. You
That's
travel.
enough.
That's
Going to
good.
where?
That's enough.
He's going to
West
Oregon.
West Coast.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to San Francisco and then Portland. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Cool places.
Very nice. So I'm so thankful that you visited us.
Thank you
and
for having
come
me.
again anytime. I
Of
want to
course.
hear all about your adventures, stumbling and falling,
True.
and hearing the songs
And-
that come out of them.
And do we have to do the skeleton in the closet thing every time?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Because it's always some national
Oh,
somewhere. It's a good thing.
Okay.
I get a skeleton a day, trust me.
Oh, fun.
Mhm. I think it keeps you something.
Honest?
Maybe not. They're in the closet.
If you practice your skills of evasiveness.
Exactly. But I'll be walking down the street and think, oh, that's my skeleton for today. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So, any last shout-outs?
I can't. I'm a little. I need to blow my nose. I'm a little sick, so I'm gonna.
Here you go.
It's okay. I can run to the bathroom.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna blow my nose.
RaCHeL and Weiss. Do you want to
Thank
push a
you.
button?
I want it.
Everyone pushes that button that
We like to break glass. I don't know.
We'll be back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.